Hey guys, what is going on? It is Rookie and I am back for another video today, and in today's video I am bringing you guys some NBA news. So let's just get straight into the first story of the day. So guys, the first story of the day is going to be about Derrick Rose signing a 1-year, $2.1 million deal with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, Derrick Rose has probably taken a bit of an L in my opinion. Because was it at the start of last season? I can't really remember when it was, but he was expecting a max contract in this off-season. And now he's got, I'm pretty sure is that the league minimum, or the league minimum's somewhere a bit lower than that? I'm not 100% sure, but he has got a very, very, very low contract, and it's only for a year. And I mean, if he wants to, if he's going to the Cavs to maybe try and win a ring, and then prove himself and then get a max deal next year, it's not going to happen either, because one, Kyrie Irving wants to be traded, so that's going to be one major piece of the Cavs missing for next season. Derrick Rose might be able to start point guard, but he just isn't that good anymore, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. In New York last season, he was just an average point guard. I just can't really see Derrick Rose fitting in with the Cleveland Cavaliers style of play. I mean, if Kyrie stays, which he probably isn't, I don't think, I'll get into that in the next story. And, LeBron always needs the ball in his hands, and Kyrie does. They always like, to be the main player in the offense. But, I don't know, it's going to be difficult because Kevin Love, he was amazing in Minnesota, like, unbelievable. But now in Cleveland, he's just not what everyone thought he was going to be. But yeah, enough of all that. Derrick Rose, I think, has taken a massive L here. I mean, no one else probably would have signed him, so maybe he can prove us wrong and actually play very well and get maybe near a max contract next season, get one more big payday, but we'll have to see what happens. So guys, the next story of the day is apparently LeBron has said, I'm not sure if he said or some people speculated, but he said, alright, let me just get this quote actually right. He was tempted to beat Kyrie Irving's ass if he was in front of him, which is mad, to be fair. Like, those two were such good teammates, such good chemistry between them, such good pals, and now I'm not sure if because I read about it, and apparently it's not because of Kyrie Irving wanting to trade, because LeBron can understand that. Because when LeBron was in Cleveland, then he came to Miami. I mean, it's not the same situation, but I don't know. LeBron can sort of understand that because he's been in the league for a while now, and he knows that it is good to, be the main center of the offense in a team. So yeah, it's a bit all mad, to be fair to you. It's like Kyrie Irving wanting to be traded, LeBron coming out of all this, and then that video of LeBron listening to that, was it old Kendrick Lamar? Apparently that was about Kyrie as well. It's just all a bit mad, to be fair. And yeah, guys, apparently LeBron is also not going to waive his no-trade clause for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So that means he's not going to be traded anytime soon. And also, guys, LeBron James does have a $35.6 million player option in the 2018-2019 season. So he could be an unrestricted free agent next summer, and to be honest, I think this would be quite a good hypothetical, right? So Paul George is only at OKC for 1 year, and he has been, he wants to go to LA Lakers apparently, and then if LeBron doesn't accept his player option, I could see, it would make a quite good team in my opinion. Lonzo Ball, Paul George, and then LeBron James, maybe even DeMarcus Cousins. I'm not sure if they have the cap space for that, but maybe swap out Paul George with DeMarcus Cousins, or swap out LeBron with Cousins, or anything. LA, they've set themselves up so well at the moment, because they've only signed Kentavious Caldwell-Pope on a 1-year deal, so that's more cap space is going to be cleared up next year. They've got rid of Timothy Mozgov's bad contract, so that's cleared up some more cap space. And I don't know, if they get rid of Brook Lopez, is he a free agent next summer? I'm not sure, but it could be mad, to be fair. Imagine that team, Lonzo Ball, Paul George, LeBron James. That would, if Lonzo Ball actually steps up to his name and performs in the NBA, that could be an absolutely mad team, to be fair. So yeah, guys, on to the third and final story of the day. Apparently, OKC and Carmelo Anthony have been circling each other and are looking for a possible trade there. But the only problem with that trade, guys, OKC will have to get rid of either Steven Adams or Enes Kanter in the trade to clear up some cap space. Yeah, I'm going to go onto the ESPN trade machine and have a look what would work for both teams. So guys, I've just been on the trade machine on ESPN and I've figured out that the cap space wouldn't work if you just traded Enes Kanter for Carmelo Anthony, but it would work if you traded Steven Adams for Melo, and I don't believe that they would accept a straight up offer of Steven Adams for Carmelo, and I've just been looking at what picks the OKC have got. Yeah guys, so I was just looking and OKC do actually have 2 picks in the 2018 draft. They have 2 second round picks, one from Boston, one from Chicago, so maybe if they worked 1 or 2 of them into the trade, it might possibly work with Steven Adams. Yeah guys, I've just looked, so if OKC wanted to trade Enes Kanter and wanted to keep hold of Steven Adams, they would have to put someone in like Doug McDermott, and then that trade would work. But yeah, it would be very interesting to see that team, because then they would have Russell Westbrook, Paul George, and Carmelo Anthony. 3 very ball-dominant players, so I'm not sure how it would work in that system, but I mean, it would be fun to watch if it would happen. So guys, this is the end of the video now. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you smash a like down below. Comment as well of what news stories you want me to do, what sports you want me to do, etc. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys next time.